Have you ever wondered what goes on in the mind of a narcissist when you finally decide to cut them out of your life? It's a question that haunts many who have endured the emotional roller coaster of dealing with a narcissistic individual. You've likely heard the term, no contact, thrown around as the ultimate solution to breaking free from their toxic grip. But what happens when you actually go no contact? What does the narcissist really want when you stop feeding their ego and walk away? The answers might shock you, and they reveal just how twisted and manipulative these individuals can be. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, whether romantic, familial, or even professional, you know how draining and destructive their behavior can be. But understanding their motives when you go no contact can be the key to reclaiming your power and moving forward. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the mind of a narcissist and uncover what they truly want when you stop playing their games. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. This is the kind of content we love creating. Deep dives into human behavior, relationships, and psychology that help you navigate life's toughest challenges. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. Your support helps us keep creating content that makes a difference. Now let's get into it. When you go no contact with a narcissist, you might think you're finally free. And in many ways you are. But what you might not realize is that the narcissist isn't just going to let you go without a fight. In fact, their reaction to your decision to cut them off can be downright shocking. At first glance, it might seem like they're angry or hurt, but the truth is far more sinister. What a narcissist really wants when you go no contact isn't just to get you back. It's to regain control. You see, narcissists thrive on power and dominance. They need to feel like they're in charge. And when you take that away by going no contact, it's like pulling the rug out from under them. They'll do whatever it takes to reassert their control, even if it means resorting to manipulation, guilt-tripping, or outright lies. But here's the thing. A narcissist's desire for control isn't just about you. It's about their own fragile ego. Narcissists have an insatiable need for validation and admiration. And when you go no contact, you're essentially cutting off their supply. This is a devastating blow to their sense of self-worth, and they'll stop at nothing to get that supply back. They might try to hoover you back into their life with promises of change or apologies, but don't be fooled. These gestures are rarely genuine. Instead, they're calculated moves designed to lure you back into their web, so they can continue to feed off your energy and attention. What's even more disturbing is that a narcissist's reaction to no contact can sometimes escalate to extreme levels. If they can't get you back through manipulation or guilt, they might resort to more aggressive tactics. This could include spreading rumors about you, turning mutual friends or family members against you, or even stalking or harassing you. It's all part of their desperate attempt to regain control and re-establish their dominance over you. And while it might be tempting to give in just to make the chaos stop, doing so will only reinforce their behavior and make it even harder to break free in the future. One of the most insidious things about narcissists is their ability to make you doubt yourself. When you go no contact, they'll often try to gaslight you into believing that you're the one who's being unreasonable or cruel. They might accuse you of overreacting or being too sensitive, all while conveniently ignoring the years of emotional abuse they've put you through. This is a classic narcissistic tactic designed to make you question your own reality and second-guess your decision to cut them off. But here's the truth. You're not overreacting. Going no contact is a necessary step to protect your mental and emotional well-being, and you have every right to prioritize yourself over their toxic behavior. Another thing to keep in mind is that narcissists are masters of playing the victim. When you go no contact, they'll often twist the narrative to make it seem like they're the ones who've been wronged. They might paint themselves as the misunderstood hero or the innocent bystander, all while conveniently omitting their own role in the dysfunction of the relationship. This is another manipulation tactic designed to garner sympathy and support from others, and it can be incredibly frustrating to deal with. But remember, You don't owe anyone an explanation for your decision to go no contact. Your well-being is what matters most, and you don't need to justify your choices to anyone. It's also worth noting that narcissists often have a sense of entitlement that makes them believe they're owed your attention and affection, no matter how they've treated you. When you go no contact, this sense of entitlement is challenged, and they'll often react with outrage or indignation. They might accuse you of being selfish or ungrateful, or they might try to guilt-trip you into feeling bad for them. But here's the thing, you don't owe them anything. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and care, not on one person constantly sacrificing their own needs to appease the other. Going no contact is a way of reclaiming your power and setting boundaries, and it's a decision that should be respected. One of the most difficult aspects of going no contact with a narcissist is dealing with the fallout. Even if you've made the decision to cut them out of your life, it's not always easy to stick to it. Narcissists are experts at pushing your buttons and triggering emotional responses, and they'll often use this to their advantage when you try to go no contact. They might send you messages designed to provoke a reaction, or they might show up unannounced to try to catch you off guard. It's important to stay strong and resist the urge to engage, no matter how tempting it might be. Remember, every time you respond, you're giving them exactly what they want, a reaction. Another challenge of going no contact is dealing with the emotional aftermath. Even if you know it's the right decision, cutting someone out of your life, especially someone you once cared about, can be incredibly painful. You might find yourself grieving the loss of the relationship, even if it was toxic. You might also struggle with feelings of guilt or doubt, wondering if you made the right choice. These feelings are completely normal, and it's important to give yourself the time and space to process them. But it's also important to remind yourself why you made the decision to go no contact in the first place. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness, and you don't have to tolerate anything less. One of the most important things to remember when going no contact with a narcissist is that it's not about them. It's about you. This is a decision you're making for your own well-being, and it's a powerful act of self-care. It's about setting boundaries and refusing to allow someone else's toxic behavior to dictate your life. It's about reclaiming your power and taking control of your own happiness. And while it might be difficult at first, the long-term benefits of going no contact far outweigh the short-term challenges. You'll find that as time goes on, you'll start to feel lighter, freer, and more like yourself again. It's also important to recognize that going no contact isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Every situation is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. For some, going no contact might mean completely cutting off all communication with the narcissist, while for others, it might mean setting strict boundaries and limiting contact to only what's absolutely necessary. The key is to do what feels right for you, and to prioritize your own well-being above all else. Remember, you're the one who gets to decide what's best for your life, and you don't have to justify your choices to anyone. Another thing to keep in mind is that going no contact doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Dealing with a narcissist can be incredibly isolating, but you don't have to go through it by yourself. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist who can offer support and guidance as you navigate this difficult process. Having a strong support system in place can make all the difference when it comes to staying strong and sticking to your decision to go no contact. And remember, you're not alone in this. There are countless others who have been through similar experiences and come out the other side stronger and more resilient. One of the most empowering things about going no contact is that it allows you to take back control of your own narrative. For so long, the narcissist may have dictated how you saw yourself and the world around you. They may have made you feel small, insignificant, or unworthy. But when you go no contact, you're sending a powerful message that you refuse to let anyone else define your worth. You're taking a stand for yourself and saying that you deserve better. And that's something to be proud of. It's also worth noting that going no contact can be a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. When you remove the toxic influence of a narcissist from your life, you create space for new, positive experiences and relationships to enter. You might find that you have more energy and focus to devote to your own goals and passions. You might also discover new strengths and abilities that you didn't even know you had. Going no contact isn't just about escaping a toxic situation. It's about creating a better, brighter future for yourself. Of course, going no contact isn't always easy, and there will likely be challenges along the way. The narcissist might try to hoover you back in, or you might struggle with feelings of guilt or doubt. But it's important to stay strong and remember why you made the decision to go no contact in the first place. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness, and you don't have to tolerate anything less. And while it might be difficult at first, the long-term benefits of going no contact far outweigh the short-term challenges. In the end, going no contact with a narcissist is about reclaiming your power and taking control of your own life. It's about setting boundaries and refusing to allow someone else's toxic behavior to dictate your happiness. It's about recognizing your own worth and refusing to settle for anything less than you deserve. And while it might be difficult, it's also one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. So if you're considering going no contact with a narcissist, know that you're not alone, and that you have the strength and resilience to see it through. Thank you so much for watching this video, and taking the time to learn more about what a narcissist really wants when you go no contact. If you found this information helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue creating content that makes a difference. Remember, you're not alone in this journey, and there's always hope for a brighter, healthier future. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.